Hey there, what's up? It's 1:31. Welcome to Central Valley Business by CentralValleyTalk.com. Austin Reed with you on this Wednesday. Hopefully you had a fantastic weekend. My daughters turned 5 yesterday. I just cannot believe that. My mom's in town. It was pretty warm, but today's cooling off for sure. Hey, you're watching us live right now on YouTube TV, Facebook, Instagram, and of course our home, CentralValleyTalk.com. We've got a couple guests for you here in the 1 o'clock hour today. My first guest is Virginia Summers with these sensory bottles in studio with us this time.
Oh, yeah. So now you can really see it.
Now you can really see it. I interviewed Virginia, a couple months ago?
Yeah.
You know?
I think maybe two months.
2, 3, who knows?
Right.
Time flies. But you were in your V's Sensory Bottles corporate headquarters.
my room.
Your room.
My
your
house.
room. Yeah. We got a lot to talk about. Number one, for our viewers that don't know what you do, tell them.
So I make these sensory bottles. If you think of sensory, usually you have autism and stuff like that. But I have learned that these work for everyone, no matter if you're an adult or you're a kid, if you have mental illness, you don't have mental illness, you just like to relax. And I've been making them for 5 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, 5 years, and I have a little tiny one too.
Yep.
Yeah, so and they're basically used as calming tools. So when you shake them up, they're so glittery that your brain goes straight to this, and you're like, it just can't. I always say squirrel. I love it. The squirrel. Like, oh, squirrel, yay!
Right.
You know, so, and it works for everyone. It really does. I started it because I have mental illness, and I was like, ooh, this could help me. Yeah. And then someone was like, hey, can I get one from you? You make one? I was like, yeah. And then since then, now I have
business.
Etsy. I have an Etsy. I've got, Facebook page for local. I can, do it there. So and I love making them, and I make them super, super glittery. Like, so glittery.
And here's the thing, I actually bought 2 of these for my daughters for their birthday, and they are loving them, especially my one daughter, Madison. She is obsessed with it.
It's so magical, and you just are like, and I can make so many different kinds.
Oh, I like that one.
This one's a
cool.
winter wonderland. It has like snowflakes and stuff in it. People call it the frozen bottle.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
I
like
frozen.
that.
Yeah,
that's a good present for Christmas.
Yeah,
now.
Or somebody who really loves Frozen.
Yeah, that too. Frozen's cool. It's popular.
They did a good job with that. Yeah, this is another one. So I have something announced though. So we have recently tried to get these the caps not break because even the Voss is like the caps.
Right.
So now I just want to do this on TV.
Big
So wait, watch.
dish. Woo! Not breakable. That's with a hammer.
Yep. And so if you have a child who likes to throw things, or an adult and you like to throw things when you're mad, you can throw it. It can fall down the stairs. It can fall on the floor. It can fall on wherever. And
boom.
We have now make them unbreakable caps.
And we took the green screen off since that is green and didn't fade out. So we really got
that's totally fine. I just wanted to hit it.
Right.
I just wanted to hit it for whoever.
So, you can do other colors. What's that one? That's like a yellow.
Yeah, so this one's yellow, and that's my favorite. This is one of the first ones I made for myself. So I can make anything from bright colors. I have one that's called a rainbow explosion, and it's literally like silver and white and then rainbow. You shake it up. And then, of course, for the more like the darker, I can do silver and black. I can do silver and red. Black, red, and silver. I've got a purple, black, silver one. So the whole spectrum, I can add stuff to it. Like I have dinosaurs or mermaid tails or whatever. I can add it as foil. So it just goes around that. I have a butterfly one. It has butterflies in it. So if you like something more bigger, for stuff. So I literally have made almost every different color combination, all the stuff, and I put Orbeez in all of them. So, the rainbow ones, I'll put rainbow Orbeez in there, so it just matches everything. So I just love, and that's as you can kind of see in here, they're kind of floating. See, so you can see them. So I like to add that, and and people can make them, and but I just really love to make them for people. And our caps don't break now, so
that's huge.
That's a leg up.
That is breaking news, everybody.
Yeah, and I put all my good vibes and my everything into it, so that when you have it, you can just be like, okay, I feel all of her good vibes, and that helps me too.
Good
when I
energy.
do it.
Moving around.
Yeah, and lots of glitter.
What else? What other reviews do you have? I mean, from parents to kids.
Oh, the coolest one. There's a couple, but one of the ones I really liked was this lady. She bought 2 of them off my Etsy, and she's like, my daughter or son, I can't remember. She's like, they will not do their homework. Not do their homework. I mean, they'll never make it through. And once I got your bottle, they literally made it through the whole homework for the first time. And I think that the kid was about 8. So what the kid would do is whenever he got stressed and whatever, he would shake it up and then put it back down and then continue all the way through. Yes, people have their kids in the car, they'll play with it. They're not screaming anymore. Adults at their desks are like, especially ones that are on the phone all the time, they'll shake it on that and they're able to make it through that, and it really helps any type of stress or any type of anything, I mean, for me, I would go to doctor's appointments and I would shake it just so I could be, calm. And it really, and it's just because like before my other one, I'm like, okay, here's a yellow store and a blue store. You're going to see the yellow store first because it's so much brighter. And that's what these do to the brain. It just can't focus on anything else.
So what are the price points?
Okay, so the big ones are 20 and the little ones are 10. But if you get a big one for local, these ones are 5.
Okay.
So like you guys, here's a pair. Okay. On my Etsy, they're 22.
Okay.
And so I can do lower shipping. So, because
Yeah.
shipping is, and stuff like that. So I make them, and so you can always get a pair. On my Etsy, I have a 2-pack of, you can get 2 little bottles or you have the one big one. So, but local, whatever you want.
Yeah, because you actually brought mine for my
daughters.
daughters.
Yeah, I bring it here
so
for you. Yeah, so I can also, deliver.
Yeah.
If you want, I'm located in right in Clovis, so people can come pick them up right through there if they're, either one's fine with me. I mean, I really like to just, be accessible for people and make something that's just magical.
Glittery and fun.
Yeah,
I
and
love
put
that one.
So much glitter, so much glitter.
Yeah,
Like I'm just like. My house is covered with glitter. My cat's covered with glitter. My husband goes to work covered in glitter.
You've got glitter on you?
Yeah, I've got glitter on me. This is purposeful.
Yeah.
But there's glitter in the bathroom. I mean, but it's magical because I'm like, ooh, my whole house is glittery. Yay!
And glitter makes you feel good.
It does. I don't
good
know what
vibes.
it is about it. It's just magical, and your brain just can't but focus on that.
So you're also a photographer.
Yeah.
And we're gonna come back. You're gonna come back and
to do a
talk
whole-
about that, right?
Cool one. Yeah, I've been doing it about 10 years.
10 years,
10 years now.
So from the sensory bottles to photography, connect with Virginia. And what's the best way? Instagram or?
All of it. You can write me on Instagram. You can write me on Facebook. You can write you if you want to go. If you're not local, you can go to my Etsy. And I always respond to all my messages. And so and then I have like Vimo and stuff like that. So you can always do that.
Okay.
If you're local, I mean, I just pretty much everywhere. I'm on everything. Except for TikTok.
I got a TikTok the other day. I don't really like.
I have one, but I just don't have it to like post.
But the sensory bottles would be good TikTok videos.
Yeah,
with
I have a
songs,
couple of them.
Yeah,
so
okay,
I'm thinking of starting like a sensory bottle TikTok.
See, that would be
good. And then
good,
just like do cool videos about it or dropping it.
Right. Yeah. Hitting it with the hammer.
15 seconds.
Yeah, that'll get
In
a lot
and
of
out.
views. That'll get a lot of views.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time. Thank you for giving
you.
those to my daughters. They love
Yeah, because
them.
she got one
and she
like
got one
this.
just like that,
Yeah,
just the
this
little
one,
version.
The Galaxy. Yeah.
Yeah, and they will be playing with them for years to come. So
Yes.
thank you.
Thank you.
Virginia Summers, check her out. V's Sensory Bottles. We'll see you next time to talk about the photog.
Yes.
Photog stuff. All right. I'm Austin Reed. You're watching Central Valley Talk. Coming up, we're talking to a local DJ in town. That's next on Central Valley Talk.
When you get hungry, remember Barbecue Bob.
Location is 409 Fresno Street on the corner of Fresno and Jones on the Golden West side of Fresno. The phone number is 559-375-1259, and we invite you to come out. You will not be disappointed.
Central Valley Talk. What are we? We're an online talk show dedicated towards promoting you, whether you're a business, band, nonprofit, or whatever. How do we do it? We connect you to a sea of thousands of viewers by placing you in front of a live camera and letting you, well, be you. Work with our team of friendly faces to help you get maximum visibility above the rest of your competition.
Welcome back to Central Valley Talk.
Welcome to Newsmakers. I'm Mike Briggs.
Hello there. Thanks for joining me today on Boys to Men.
Well, we're back again with another guest, and this time it's an author.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the first show of The Method.
I want to talk a little bit about Daughter Diaries, and then we'll get into some of the questions.
Sure.
I'm Barb, and this is Salo. Thank you.
Go to our webpage, CentralValleyTalk.com, and off to the right is a little place you could click, and it says you want to be a guest. You click and you type it in, and the next thing you know, you're a guest.
Welcome back. I'm Austin Reed. Thanks for joining us. Hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Austin Reed on Air. My next guest, you probably know him from the radio. It is DJ Burns with B95. Hello,
What up,
brother.
what
How
up?
you doing?
Doing terrific, man. How are you?
Well, very good. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, man. I'm a first timer, so I'm glad to be here.
So, okay, tell everybody you are on B95
Yep.
6 p.m. Saturday nights.
Correct.
Right? And then also 12 to 2 a.m. late, like Friday 11:59 p.m. to 2 a.m. Saturday.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Technically Sunday morning.
Sunday. Yeah, right. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So Saturday 11:59 to 2 a.m.
Sunday. Yeah.
Okay, now I get
I know that was always tricky when we first had the show running. We're like,
Yeah.
do we say Saturday night or Sunday morning?
I know, yeah. Well, when I started the show, or the Read Report, we were on Friday nights at 11. Well, Friday nights 12 to 12:30 going into Saturday. So I always
there you
say
go.
Fridays at 11:59 p.m. But now we're on in the morning. So
That makes it easier.
it does. It does. Yeah. So okay, tell me a little bit about your background.
Yeah. So I'm originally actually from Santa Maria, and then I moved out here to Fresno to go to Fresno State in '06, which is when my career actually started. I was always into DJing, but then growing up in high school, your parents don't really take that seriously. At least mine didn't. But then I moved out here, joined a fraternity. Shout out to my Knack brothers. And then they actually had equipment, and of course, in true fraternity fashion, there's always parties going on. And I already had a collection of music. Back then it was CDs, albums and folders of CDs.
Sure.
And I was pledging at the time, and one of the guys was like, well, you know what, how about you start playing music? Because he knew I was into it. And I was like, okay, yeah. And then whenever you want, you could jump back on. And then a couple hours passed, and I was like, hey, are you ever going to come back on? He's like, you know what, man? You're doing pretty good. You just keep going. Mm-hmm. Next thing I know, it's 7 a.m, and I'm walking out of this party, and they're like, you can stop playing. We know there's still people dancing, but you can stop.
You have a passion.
I guess so, and I do. And I
Yeah.
love doing it. Obviously, I've been doing it since 2006, and yeah, after that, it just snowballed. People started contracting me. I got my own equipment. I got an intern at the radio station.
Okay, I was wondering how that started.
Yeah, which is how I got into the radio station, and then I've been there for a few years, and then from there, I joined TZ Radio, which is a local DJ collective here in Fresno.
Okay.
And it just keeps snowballing, Now we're starting more getting into management, so we're doing a lot of behind the scenes stuff with events. So for example, Grizzly Fest, me and TZ Radio or our collective are the ones who manage all the DJs for Grizzly Fest, same as Frez Yes.
Uh-huh.
Now we're working pretty much head to head, right with partnership with Fresno Street Eats. So I'm also part of Fresno Street Eats, doing all those events. So yeah, we're all over the place.
And B95 is such a powerhouse. Back to them. I mean,
for sure.
They've been number one for decades,
Years.
long
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Number one or two,
Yep.
So, on your radio show, do you really focus on the music?
For our nighttime, we do. Okay. We get a little. Our program director is super cool, super lenient, and he's pretty much we had something similar going on already on our SoundCloud, and then when he came on as a new PD, he's like, I discovered you guys. I like what you guys are doing. Copy paste that. Let's bring that onto the show.
Interesting.
So what we do is obviously we have our local guys who jump on, but then we also always have a guest DJ, which is 90% of the time an out-of-town DJ, but of course also we show love to our local DJs. And that's just more of high energy, fun music, EDM, Moonbaton, whatever you want to call it, where it's obviously different than your traditional top 40 hip-hop that is on B95. So it's our own thing, and it's us. We talk on there. We say whatever we want. Obviously, it has to be clean or whatever, right? But yeah, it's whatever music we want. We bring on whoever we want, and we just have fun.
That's so cool. That's so cool. Tell me a little bit about Fresno Street Eats.
Yeah. So right now it's a beautiful time for Fresno Street Eats. I know there's always those businesses when the world changes that you fall or you climb. And we were lucky enough to where Fresno Street Eats was one of those that really climbed. We were already doing specialized events. For example, at Tioga, we would do these theme nights. And those were 3,000 people, 4,000 people packed, right?
Yeah.
And then obviously the pandemic hit, and we were like, oh man, what do we do now? And then shout out to Mike Oz, who is the leader of Fresno Street Eats. He's like, well, let's kind of do the same thing, but in small pockets throughout town, where we'll have a couple food trucks here, a couple food trucks there. And then as things started to open up a little bit, he's like, all right, let's throw you guys in the mix. So now there's DJs. So we're DJing while people are getting their food, hanging out. It's obviously not as wild and hectic as it was before as a big party, but we're still, providing that vibe, providing those good energies. So right now, our biggest one is probably Sierra Vista Mall on Saturdays. Okay. We're there all day. And then we're also at Simonian Farms at Friday nights. And that's kind of cool because it's a little bit more what it used to be, because they have a bar and stuff, and you still could get food and things like that. And then that's where we've been at for the last couple months. And now we're in the works of doing more bigger things. Obviously, we're working with the city to do some bigger things. I don't really want to say too much without...
Here's a tease.
A tease, but there's going to be some big things going on downtown with the city of Fresno and Fresno Street Eats.
Right.
That's going to be a big, big thing. And then we're also doing a lot of things in the Fresno Brewery District. So that's going to be super fun that you should definitely make sure to follow us at Fresno Street Eats for all the details. And yeah, I'm excited because I know what's gonna happen,
Yeah.
but I don't want to like give too much.
It's a little too early.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay. People can also book you for events.
100%.
Is that
yes.
okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I travel everywhere. I've gone to Mexico, Denver, and I've DJ'd all over the place. I do private gigs. I do my own shows. I know I do a lot of the Fresno State stuff.
And we're looking at some video next
yeah.
to you. What's that?
Yeah, so this is an annual party. We were actually very, very lucky that we were actually the last big event in Fresno. Then the pandemic hit. And this was it right here. This is called Nacology. This is a party that I do with my fraternity at Fresno State. My Nu Alpha Kappa fraternity brothers. So shout out to NAC. So yeah, we put this on every year. And I'm pretty much like the lead on that. I help them do that. And this is cool because a lot of people, when they see this video, they're like, where are they? Is this Vegas? Where is this?
Yeah.
No, this is Fresno. This is Fresno. So this is definitely something that is super fun. We do it every year. And it's cool because the proceeds that the fraternity gets, they use that for an annual Kids Day Carnival that they do. It's a free kids carnival where they get bounce houses, snacks, and all this kind of stuff. So they use a lot of the proceeds for that. And obviously, it's just a good time, and
it does look like Vegas for sure.
No, it does, and yeah, we do try to bring that that Vegas experience to Fresno. So whatever we're always out and about. We're always going to festivals. It's we're always picking brains of like the people who do that, and it's like, okay, how can we bring that to Fresno? How can we make Fresno another LA, another Vegas, another San Francisco? Because it definitely has that potential. And it's pretty much there,
Well, as summer continues, it's going to just get going, but as summer kind of really gets branding up, come on back and promote some of the upcoming stuff that
I will.
You haven't been able to say yet.
Yeah, definitely. I will say, just follow me on social media at official DJ Burns. Keep on the lookout. A lot of festivals coming, a lot of block parties coming. A lot of good times.
And your website is officialdjburns.com?
Yep. That's where you could go. Like, I do a lot of edits and stuff like that, like on the production side as well. Nice. Or if you need to contact me to book, all that kind of stuff, fun stuff is on there. I'll do like recaps and pictures of when we were doing events. Yeah.
And remember, you can listen to DJ Burns 6 p.m. Saturday nights and then 12 to 2 a.m. late Saturday night into Sunday morning.
There it is.
B95.
Yep.
Thanks for coming on, brother.
Appreciate you, man. Good vibes. Appreciate it, man.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
All right, that's going to do it for Central Valley Talk on this Wednesday. Thanks for being with us. We'll be back tomorrow, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.
Hey, what up, Nacology? Turn up, let's go. It's a cosmic experience. Fresno, stand up, let's go, let's go.
When you get hungry, remember Barbecue Bob.
Location is 409 Fresno Street on the corner of Fresno and Jones on the Golden West side of Fresno. The phone number is 559-375-1259, and we invite you to come out. You will not be disappointed.
Central Valley Talk. What are we? We're an online talk show dedicated towards promoting you, whether you're a business, band, nonprofit, or whatever. How do we do it? We connect you to a sea of thousands of viewers by placing you in front of a live camera and letting you, well, be you. Work with our team of friendly faces to help you get maximum visibility above the rest of your competition.
Welcome back to Central Valley Talk.
Welcome to Newsmakers. I'm Mike Briggs.
Hello there. Thanks for joining me today on Boys to Men.
Well, we're back again with another guest, and this time it's an author.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the first show of The Method.
I want to talk a little bit about Daughter Diaries, and then we'll get into some of the questions.
Sure.
I'm Barb, and this is Salo. Thank you.
Go to our webpage, CentralValleyTalk.com, and off to the right is a little place you could click, and it says you want to be a guest. You click and you type it in, and next thing you know, you're a guest.